What up, fam? Welcome back to our channel. I'm Dale.
And I'm Jay.
And before we get into much today, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified when we drop good eats like these.
Yeah.
So we got a drenched seafood boil here. We got eggs, shrimp, mussels, lemons, potatoes, Brussels sprouts. A Dungeness back yonder. I'm hungry,
corn.
So if I missed anything, corn. I apologize.
You said sausages.
Sausages too.
I was a sausage.
Ooh, now that's. Oh yeah, babe.
I'm starving too.
We got a lot of family members. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Y'all be in one of these YouTube streets. Y'all chose to be here with us. So for that, we appreciate you.
I guess we do.
Babe. Them Brussels sprouts.
Look at that.
Too hard. I'm talking about straight slap.
I had one.
So you already knew.
You know the cook gotta taste the food.
Ain't even no tasting. When you cooking, it just samples.
We gotta eat some of this food. We can't get down there to the sauce.
Good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've been trying to get some muscle for so long. I'm happy.
Yeah, you really have.
Are we the only parents? Well, I can't say are we the only parents. What other parents out there, comment down below. You don't care what age your child is. When something happens for you to teach them a lesson,
You take that opportunity.
for them to understand things and how life works, do you or do you not take that opportunity? Because I was just in the boys' room, and what made me think about that is the fact that they would hit their TV with a baseball bat, throwing balls at it.
Well, Andrew.
Right. And they wound up getting downgraded from a 50-inch TV in their room to a 19-inch TV. Because they broke the big one. And we keep reiterating to them, you know, you gotta take care of your things. Because if you don't care for them, no one else will.
That was so good.
And while I understand they're 4 and 3 respectively, you don't know what in life sticks with you and for what reasons. So you gotta take every chance you get.
Ooh. Right now, they're supposed to be cleaning their room.
But as you guys can see, they're playing.
Baby Alex was a distraction. If he wasn't in there with them, They could probably clean up.
Fam, we got challenged to a fast eating corn competition. What y'all think about that, fam? How y'all think we gonna do? What y'all think we're gonna do?
I ain't even been try. I know I'm been choked. You got that one in the bag. The fam know you got that one in the bag. What is it?
A piece of a shell.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think it should be pretty.
I think I put all the sausages. Here it comes.
Under something?
On your side, I thought. No, all the mussels at the bottom.
Let me go ahead and eat me a piece of corn so I can dip
Yep, they're in the way.
on everything.
These mussels are good. Oh, lemon. Ooh.
You know, you're never too good to practice. Practice makes perfect, right? Now I have me a good dipping area.
That Dungeness was in my way. Woo!
I don't know if it's just me, but by the texture, I can tell which ones are which.
What?
The shrimp.
The shrimp? I gotta see.
Because one's a bit firmer.
I keep getting the big ones.
I said because one is a little bit firmer.
I know they good.
You never lied there.
I know I was hungry.
Oh yeah, because the pan about to get put down through there.
Adonis is asleep.
And as you can see, he's well acclimated to his siblings. Because he's not gonna wake up until he's hungry. Or needs a diaper change. That's also another reason why I'm glad that while Adonis was in the womb, that we weren't, hey, hush, be quiet, shh. Because him hearing them in the womb also contributes to his ability to rest right now.
Oh, I got a shell.
The dough getting on my nerve.
So, babe,
Real quick. Yeah, man.
the other day you asked me the pros and cons to being a stay-at-home parent.
Yes.
What you think?
Well, growing up having my father, for the most part, both of them missing, and my mother sporadically there, a lot of moments were missed. So one of the large benefits of being at home is I'm able to not miss any moments. I'm able to not let you carry the familial load because I'm out here slaving at a job.
Yeah.
fact that I had the insight to do anything entrepreneurial wise, to have the ability to not just tolerate anything on the job, that really does.
We should tell the fam what life was like when you was going to work.
Man.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
No.
We just talk about how happy we are if you don't have to go to work, you know?
It was exhausting. Not even in a sense as draining on the body. It was mentally exhausting because for some reason I kept getting put under supervisors who had these Napoleonic complexes and thought that just because they were the supervisor in charge, that they had to be douches, they weren't understanding, as if they never were even in the same type of boat. When even at the post office, most people don't come straight to regular. You have to go through either PSE, CCA, RCA. But for some reason, it's like when people get where they feel like they need to be, they get complacent. And it's forget every man behind me. I'm out for self instead of unit cohesion. Just an overall a good positive working balance.
Will you burp this?
Mm-hmm.
You go until you finish. Sorry.
So being at home, like, man, because I'm a numbers person. So before I even decided to not exacerbate my injury I sustained to Social Security, to try to fit into some mode where everybody, oh, he's a man, he should be out working, he should be at a job.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what nobody say. Raising kids is one of the most important jobs you can do, and that's a job that you chose as a lifetime commitment. Mm-hmm. Not one that you chose to go to because you put yourself in some kind of rut. Plan better.
Right.
So, I just feel like being neglected as a child. My children have a higher priority than saving face on what other people think when we have no problems, no issues over here.
So if I don't have to go to work, I ain't going.
Jasmine has not worked a job since 2014.
And even you going to work was draining on me because we're both not getting sleep. We're not seeing each other because as soon as you come home,
yes, and then
you gotta get ready.
Oh my God.
You gotta get ready for the next day.
The shifts at the post office were like horrendous. Well, I take that back. When I was a RCA, okay. When I was an RCA, that was a little less time consuming, but once I became a PSE, which is like a mail clerk, the tip position that you hold until you become an actual regular clerk, that was when the schedule got kind of haywire because I'd have like 2-3 hour gaps between the time of me leaving one post office to having to be to another one. And it would be just enough time to where they wouldn't have to pay me for the transition and lead time in between, like for travel from one location to the other one. So I would be at home for like, I'd be at home for like an hour and a half sometimes and have to go ahead and take out because I gotta be to a whole different side of town. Excuse me. So although I'm supposed to have like a 3.5 hour lead-in time until the time I have to be at the next post office, because I'm scheduled there, in prime time traffic, I spend an hour and a half in traffic. And that's one direction. So when I was at the post office, every day on the minimum, I'm in traffic 4 hours, unpaid. People, when they make decisions about jobs, they really don't take into account like all the time that's invested that offsets your actual salary.
Driving.
Because yes, I was making $16 an hour at the post office, but 4 hours unpaid every day, you gotta dock that from your overall earning potential.
Yeah. They about to bring the house down.
Yes. But, yeah, I know, boys work hard, play hard. So, in a week, let's just use a typical 40-hour week, and this is not even factoring in the Mando overtime days. Typical 40-hour week, I'm working 2, sometimes 3 post offices in one day. I'll have to be at one before 5 a.m. Then once we finish prepping all the morning mail, I'd leave there around 9. Supposed to be able to be at home until 1, but since I have to be at the next post office at 1, I'm realistically having to leave to head there about 11:15, 11:30. And then I go from one post office to another. And that's at least 2-3 days out of the week. Every single week, I'm at 3 different post offices. So my lead time for traffic alone, I'm spending at least 20 hours a week in just traffic. You know, time waits for no man. So 20 hours a week that I'm not getting paid for. That turns a 40-hour week into a 60-hour week.
My goodness.
So I know you're like, well, you know, that comes with the job. But at the same time, in them 20 hours, who's at home? My wife and my newborn kid. Well, my wife needs some time to sleep, time to take a nap.
Oh my goodness. And I was a new mom. So it was just me and the baby by myself. And then it was me and the baby, and I was pregnant. Then it was me and 2 babies.
And jobs always try to play me like I wouldn't know my rights. Like I'm sitting here reading our union contract that says that I have paternity leave, but you're trying to tell me that I don't rate paternity leave.
That was so annoying.
You're trying to tell me that, oh, well, this is at the Social Security. Try to tell me that although I had, it's cool. Time that I was supposed to be getting credit for military-wise and for federal credit. And at the post office, you try to tell me that I can't use my postal time, which I know I can't use my postal time, those 2 different contracts. However, the military and Social Security are on the same type of federal contract, so that time does port over. So I did rate it.
When we had ate at Fritz, you remember the very next morning you had to go to work. It was either come to work or get fired.
Or
That was so annoying.
All because I was supposed to be quote unquote temp, which was a crop. Because they make our schedules like week to week. So it was at your discretion to at least give me a couple of days.
It wasn't 24 hours.
Nope. And then on top of that, somebody who was trying to actually work and need to work because they had things going on, they scheduled them off for that whole week. So trying to be vindictive towards me, they put somebody else in the bind. They literally also had never been in trouble or anything, but they were just newer than I was. So it was easy to just explain them or tell them, well, he has seniority, so he can get the hours before you. I hate when people try to use rules to manipulate and abuse the system in order to mistreat people.
Yeah.
But you find that a lot in federal jobs because, I don't know, people get complacent where they are and then they get power hungry. It's bad.
I hate jobs like that. Well, people like that.
I've had an experience where people have walked past someone asleep, went back and gave me their work.
And you looking like...
But I can't even be off for my child to be born. Got me bent.
Does anybody have that problem or have ever had that problem before? Where you're a good worker and your job try to overwork you? Yes. Or when other people call off, you always the first person that they call on your off day?
Yes.
Like, come on, man.
Don't make no sense.
I need this little money, or a lot of money, or whatever you want to call it.
But don't inconvenience me.
What you gonna say, baby?
When we could have already had I could have had notice and been prepared. Don't try to be snarky and not give me the hours and then just try to backdoor me on the back end to give them to So when you say you don't need me, I plan for that.
I used to have that problem at my old job.
Talking about CVS?
Yes, they would say they don't have enough hours.
I hated that job when you had that job.
Not put me on the schedule, but as soon as somebody call in, I'm always the first person they call. On my off days.
All because they want to try to act like they can't get you full time because they trying to
I can stay up.
play somebody else. They trying to play you and get somebody else a full time spot.
Feel this.
I can see it.
I just bit it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Get out, shrimp boy.
Knock, knock, boy.
You should let him take that down and replace it. We lost our train of thought.
Oh, we're talking about CVS and the despise for that kind of job and how they would.
Like, don't wait till my off day to call me now, cause I got plans and stuff. I could tell you no, but I really, might want to tell you yes.
Need that money.
Mm-hmm.
And then especially on West, my off day, try to call me in. And then when I get here, thinking I'm gonna get some hours, you're trying to only have me here for a couple of hours.
Yes. We close at 9. You call me at 7. No.
No. I'm good, love. Enjoy.
And it sounds like a gun just woke up.
He just woke up. So we shall return. We've gotten real personal in this video, babe.
You said we got real personal?
Mm-hmm. It seems like the less cracking and stuff we gotta do, the easier it is for us to talk.
Focus. I told you.
Okay.
Fam, we gotta leave y'all, fam.
Adonis has awakened.
So that mean our little rendezvous
Has come to an end.
Yep. We consider these our little dates, our little dinner dates. And we just turn the camera on, let y'all join us.
And let y'all in. Mm-hmm. Well, we come to that point in the video where our baby crying, so we gotta let y'all go. So, until next video, fam, love you guys.